welcome everyone who's new, welcome back everyone who's returning. My name is Jack, I'm the Holistic Siren, and today we're going to do the week ahead reading. I've got some instrumental music, Christmas music playing in the background, so that's what you're hearing. And I love how the music picked up as soon as I started the reading. Anyway, so this is going to be for the week of December 1st to December 8th. Happy birthday to all my Saggies, my Sag sons. All right, and happy new moon, duh. Duh. The new moon is today when I'm recording this, which is great. So make sure you're setting your intentions. All right, around where you have Sagittarius in your chart, okay? Wildcat holistic healing question mark. I don't know what kind of question that is. Wildcat, can you expand on that? Anyway. So we're going to do the week ahead. We're going to do a traditional Celtic cross. We're going to dive into the energy. I just brought out a very old deck, probably one of the first decks I ever got when I first started this journey as a reader. I got this deck even before the Holistic Siren was a thing. All right, this is the Essential Oil Healing deck. So we're going to see what essential oil, what herb you may need to incorporate into your routine this upcoming week. And they also have an emotional and spiritual connection as well, so stick around. All right, friendly reminder, we do have a 20K like goal every single time I go live, so please tap the screen to like the live, and it's just a really easy way to show me some love. If you'd like to show me a little extra love, please hit that share arrow and hit that like button if I resonate with your energy. I really appreciate it. All right, but if you are ready for the week ahead reading, comment ready. Comment ready. I feel like it's like a big transition time for a lot of people, for sure. Comment transition if that resonates, if you're making a big change. Yep, Katie's ready, Tristan's ready, Kim's ready, Erin. Yeah, a lot of people are going through transitions, changes. All right, so let's do it. God, source, universe, divine, creative all things. What do we need to know for the week ahead? How can we prepare for the week ahead? All right. So the first card that came out is frankincense. All right. So it says builds transcendent awareness. So what I kind of feel with this is frankincense is very grounding. It also opens you up to meditation. It helps you sleep. So if you guys have been struggling to sleep, this might be a good herb or essential oil to use. But transcendent awareness is seeing this transition, these changes, these challenges you're currently experiencing from a higher perspective, right? Not being in your ego, but looking at whatever's happening from a place of neutrality, from objectivity. Is that making sense to you guys? 10:10 on the clock as I say that. Yep, and then we have Siberian fir. These are all like really resilient herbs and trees. The Siberian fir, that's native to, I think, Russia and Canada, if I'm remembering that correctly. It says relieves and revitalizes. So I feel like if you took the time to take a step back, maybe meditate, maybe go in nature, or just like try to be objective and see how this transition, this change, this challenge is helping you, and maybe relieving something or removing something from your life so you can feel revitalized, re-energized. Because I have a sneaking suspicion you guys are being asked to separate from something or someone that drains your energy or is just like not meant to be part of your path anymore. And yeah, that can be really freaking scary. 88 people in the live, 88, and it's not conducive to your abundance. I feel like you've gained the wisdom, the knowledge, the lessons. You've gained everything you can from this relationship, this job, this situation, and now it's time to move on. Comment move on if that resonates. And then on the bottom we have grapefruit. Uplifts and detoxifies. So maybe you want to eat grapefruit or use the essential oil. Just to make sure there's no contraindications with any medications, because citrus fruits can disrupt absorption of certain medications. So just make sure. That's my nutrition piece coming out. Anyway, yeah, I just feel like what you're not seeing is that whatever, again, is being removed or you're transitioning out of, that is exactly what is going to help uplift and detoxify. Okay, but I've talked about this in the past. If you've ever done like a sugar cleanse or a juice cleanse, or, you know, any type of diet where you're cutting out something that taxes your liver or your body, you feel like shit the first couple days. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you understand what I'm saying in the comments. So you got to give yourself that time to detox, right? Emotionally detox. And your body goes through a similar transition when you emotionally detox as well. Okay. So it's not going to feel good immediately, right? You got to get through the cringe so you can get to the part where it feels better. Does that make sense? It's like when you go through a breakup, for example, it fucking sucks. It doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? You don't voluntarily want to step into like sadness and anxiety and depression, right? But it's a necessary part of that transition. You've got to let go of those low vibrational energies and emotions, or you can just stay where you are and fester in it and continue to disrupt your own life voluntarily. I was going to say that in a meaner way, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, the thing is, I get this sense like it's time to hold yourself accountable. Like you are the only one who got you here, and you are the only one who is going to get you out of it, right? You've got to make different decisions. And I say that with love, guys. Like I'm just being very direct with you right now because I feel like that's what you need. And it's also very much my personality. Like, I don't like to sugarcoat shit for you guys. Like, I'm not the woo-woo, like, oh my God, everything's fine. Like, just wait it out. And fuck that. No, you've got to make changes. You got to take action. You got to hold yourself accountable, right? Like, that's just how it is. You got to process your shit and move on. Darling divinations. Yes, you can. Let me make sure. Yeah. So you can either book a private reading, which is the Divine Clarity and Guidance Tarot reading, or you can do it a live. Just go to the link in my bio. If anyone wants to get on my list, link is in my bio, okay? I love your Aries energy. Yeah, I'm an Aries Sun, Moon, Sag rising. I don't like to bullshit you guys. Like, there's no use in me, like, sugarcoating stuff for you, like, at all. Not even a little bit, okay? So here we go. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. Let's spill the tea on like what's coming up. Because the reason why I feel like this is happening is because, listen, today is the new moon. It went exact at 1:21, so 121, that's 22. I saw 222 2 times yesterday in 2 different areas. Tristan, Aries here too. Yes, exactly. So you totally get it, right? I don't have time to waste in like, you know, stroking your ego or trying to make you feel good about something that you really shouldn't feel good about. There's no point in doing that, right? That's why, like, in my friendships, like, I like tough love. I like honesty because I don't want to just sit in my own shit and expect things to change. Hey, Tabitha. Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. I'm so happy to see you here. All right, guys, but anyway, let's jump in. So, Celtic Cross, 10-card spread. The first position is overall energy of the week ahead. Okay, so basically what you can expect. 9 of Pentacles. We love that. Love it. 9 of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Okay, so there could be, okay. I get the sense that a bad situation is actually turning into a really good one. So what I'm kind of feeling is like the 9 of Pentacles is clarifying the frankincense card. Anyone who just popped in, frankincense is the essential oil of the week ahead. And then we have the Siberian fir as an additional plant, meaning maybe you want to get outside in the woods or something like that. This is the Gummy Bear Tarot, which is in my TikTok shop if you want to check it out. I actually love this deck. It's very accurate. It's very accurate. Okay. Darling divinations. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna get through the collective first, and then I will jump into paid reads. But if you want to get on my list ahead of the game, link is in my bio. I have to take my daughter to her first dental procedure. Oh gosh. Oh, Tristan, how old is she? I've had a lot of dental work done. I have 4 crowns on my mouth. I had a root canal. Like, believe me, it's scary. Those Novocaine shots are no joke. They suck. Oh, she's little. Oh, well, sending her lots of love and light for her first dental procedure. Okay, anyway. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. I feel like, what was I going to say earlier? Oh yeah, a bad situation is turning into a good situation. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is a card of achieving a certain level of material, monetary, or physical health success or balance, okay, and Page of Swords. So I feel like there might be good news coming in that brings a sense of relief to an area of health, money, property, whether that's business or personal, that's up to you, and your overall self-worth, okay? And then we have Capricorn, the Devil on the bottom of the deck. I feel like a lot of you guys have been working through maybe some like addictions, obsessions, bad habits, maybe letting your emotions take over rather than your intuition. There is a difference. I kind of feel like you guys are, this is giving me like accountability, like for your own well-being, whether again, that's money habits, health habits, business, self-care, self-worth, whatever it is for you. But the overall energy is good news coming in that's going to help you feel safe, secure, and that you're in the right, this is giving me like right place, right time. Does that make sense? All right, so let's see the crossing energy. So crossing energy can either help or hinder you. Ace of Cups, fill your own cup first. Fill your own cup first. Okay, how can you take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself? You're not gonna have the energy, right? I also feel like too, there's something here about expressing your value or expressing what you want, okay? What you deserve. Now, this could be in a relationship, this could be in a job, business, a client interaction if you own your own business. This to me is like raising your prices or expressing like what you're willing to pay for something or sell something for. Again, you got to apply it to your own life. I also feel like too, maybe you're going to get good news that you're going to get the amount of money you want, or you're going to pay the amount that you want. Do you guys get what I'm saying there? Okay. Anyway, Ace of Cups, do not forego what you need for other people. That's all I've got to say. It's so funny this is coming up because my friend and my husband and I were having a conversation. One of my friends is staying with us for the holiday, and we were talking about like how my husband has this like super high level of integrity, but to the point where like he'll be so super honest about things, but it'll kind of like shoot him in the foot. You know what I mean? And he values integrity over self-preservation. I think there should be a balance. That's just my personal opinion, not pushing that on anybody. But anyway, this is like not sacrificing yourself for somebody else, if that makes sense. There needs to be like that balance because you deserve to be comfortable and happy and secure and healthy, right? I want to like focus on healthy because healthy can mean mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, right? But that Ace of Cups crossing energy this week ahead, because this new moon, right, setting those intentions, how do you want to, how would the elevated version of you flow through life? How would they act? How would they think? What would they do? They would fill their cup first, right? So they can show up for their family, their kids, their friends, their business, whatever it is, right? So let's see what you're being called to, what you need to focus on the week ahead. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? Just let me know if it's too loud or too low. Five of Cups. Focus on the glass half full, not half empty. Five of Cups is like if there's something you're grieving or letting go of, or I kind of get this vibe. Thank you guys for the confirmation on the music. I'm getting this vibe like there's some unprocessed emotion around something that did not go the way you thought it would, and that could be in any area of life, right? But how can you see the two cups that are still full? How is this beneficial? How is this helping you move forward, right? Because there's something that you're not seeing because you're so consumed by what you're losing, right? Or what you lost, right? Whatever stage of the process that you're in, that's completely up to you. I'm going to pull a clarifier about this because I want to see what you're not seeing, right? The benefit to this. So let me know in the comments, like, what are you guys grieving? Because, like, the thing is, this is kind of like two sides of the same coin. Positive, negative, duality. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, you're getting some good news. It's going to help you feel stable and blah, blah, blah. But maybe it requires you to let go of something that you had an emotional attachment to. But I get the sense that this is something that you're happy to let go of, or you want to let go of, or you know you need to let go of. Does that make sense? Okay, so Kim is going through a breakup. So what's behind you? Come on. New beginning. The Fool. A new beginning. This is Aries energy. Okay, so a new beginning where you feel free, you feel light, you feel expansive. This is very Sagittarius. Very Sagittarius. Yes, Kim is one of my one-on-one clients. We've been working through this for a little bit, and she's been doing amazingly well. Yeah, so I'm getting a sense like if you again, if you lost something or something did not work out the way you wanted it to, something better is coming in. I feel like it could be today even. It gets weird. I normally wouldn't say that, or the day that you're seeing this, if you're watching this on YouTube as a replay. There's something about the today and tomorrow, the 1st and the 2nd of December, okay? There's a fresh start, new beginning where you feel light, you feel unburdened. It's almost, I kind of get the sense too, like, also, okay, if you need help releasing these emotions, get the help you need. Maybe work with a therapist, a holistic practitioner. Maybe it could even just be like journaling, like writing down how you're feeling, just so you get the emotion out, if that makes sense. But there is something better coming, like a new beginning coming. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, exactly. Darling divination. Guys, 10 of Pentacles on the other side of the Fool. Guys, I'm telling you, whatever the universe, spirit, source, God, whatever you call it, your higher power, whatever you're being called to grieve and let go of is the key to the Fool, your new beginning, and stability, security in your material, your physical realm. Again, Pentacles represent money, your career path, like the longevity for your career or business. Yes, finances, your physical health and wellness. It could also do with family, okay? Like generational wealth, generational health, hereditary illness, all of that stuff. Tabitha. Thank you for being so vulnerable and open, Tabitha, because you know you're inspiring people by being so open about your journey. This could be getting something off of your chest, but I kind of feel like this is more like all you're being called to focus on right now is processing and releasing those emotions, and the person or the thing that you're being called to move away from. Remember how I said earlier before I even pulled tarot, like, don't voluntarily sit in your own shit, right? You know you need to move on, so it's time to start taking the actions that help you move on, right? And that includes emotional and physical action, right? So the emotional is allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, to process it, to purge it, but not to sit in it, right? It's very easy for us to sit in grief, but processing and purging and then doing the cringy thing, that physical action that helps you detach. Does that make sense? Right? Because your ego wants to keep you in the same behavior patterns because it's the comfort zone, but your comfort zone isn't always healthy, right? So it's almost like your spirit guides are saying, like, whatever you're focused on or whatever you were in, not healthy, again, could be a habit, not healthy, you want to be free of it, it may not be so easy. Like, and again, this is why I'm like the tough love tarot reader, right? Or the tough love healer, whatever the hell I am. I'm like a million things, right? I do everything. It's not going to be easy. And anyone who tells you it's going to be easy is a fucking liar. I'm sorry. Like, it just, the healing journey, peaks and valleys, man. Peaks and mother effing valleys. You know what I'm saying? And a little, listen, when I give tough love, or when people offer tough love in this way, it comes from a space of love. It comes from a place of, your mother did not know how to hold you accountable or give you the love that you needed, so I am here to give it to you. It's really weird. Like, I don't feel called to be a mom, like have kids, but it's really weird. So many astrologers have told me, like, in my chart, I have very like mothering energy. So like, I will hold you accountable and I will help you grow and I will give you the love, whether it's tough or, tough or nurturing. I feel like tough love can be nurturing, but anyway, I'm going to give you all sides of it, right? I'm not going to let you sit in your own shit. Just not going to happen. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. So let's see recent past. What was going on? Recent past, let's say November. I feel like November was rough. Comment rough if November was like, woo, it was a little crazy. I know I was like emotionally like kind of roller coaster. I was on a roller coaster ride. 4 of Wands, King of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like, okay, this is a very specific message. I feel like you guys, there was a connection you had where you were seeing you were seeing a lot of progress. It could have been like a marriage, a family relationship, maybe like a mentor, something. You were seeing a lot of progress, but then you isolated yourself and it kind of like, there's something here about isolating yourself from something you were progressing in, or you were seeing progress. It was helping establishing a stronger foundation in your health, maybe your emotional well-being, maybe your finances, maybe property, maybe your education in something. Some of you could have been like focused on like rebuilding a relationship with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a divine masculine. That is completely up to you. So me, yeah. Passing of my son. Oh, I'm so sorry, April. Yeah, I feel like there's something where like in the recent past, maybe November. Hey, Shannon. I love how like people are coming back into my lives. It's amazing. I think I'm going to go live every Sunday now. It seems to be like a really good day for people. Did you guys like isolate yourself in November? That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. It's almost like maybe you wanted to learn how to do something on your own, or you thought you could handle something on your own. And maybe now you're like, maybe I still need that help. Maybe I still need that support. But it's almost like the isolation time was necessary, that there's something about like you needed to be alone to kind of recoup or what's the word I'm looking for? You needed to find your footing again. You need to find your footing again. Yeah, it could be with 4 of Wands, very much could be with family, maybe even a father figure. Doesn't have to be though. It could be like someone who you see as like the leader of the family. Could be male or female, gender-wise, it doesn't matter. I really like Sundays for the week ahead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change it. Anyway, some of you could have moved in November. Some of you, maybe you were settling into a new home or a new location, or settling into learning how to live your life in a new way, a new routine, something like that. But there's something where you needed to like isolate or be alone to kind of establish a new foundation for yourself in some way, or learn something on your own where you didn't have other people or a specific person like interjecting all the time. Amanda, yes, I lost my dad a year ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Amanda. Chelsea, so much unpacking. Yeah, exactly. There we go. All right, so let's see where you can draw strength this week. Devil, again, Capricorn. So now we have Capricorn and Aries, and we have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a lot. That you do not have to be that sign, but it's just here in the reading. So we have Judgment and then the Devil. Okay, and then, oh my God, Justice. Holy shit. Okay. This is where like more tough love comes in. So don't shoot the messenger. I love you so much. There's something from the past you know is afflicting you. It could be a habit, an addiction, obsession, an unhealthy relationship, or toxic patterns. The Devil, it could be affecting your career. I'm thinking like 10th house, your career. Maybe there's a fear of how people see you. It could be impacting your physical health because Capricorn is root chakra, which is your physical body, very much so. There's something about the past that you know needs to be addressed, justice, and you need to like balance it out. Okay, comment balance if that resonates. Hey Kel, welcome. Yeah, so justice is saying maybe you need to face something about the past that needs you, or okay, where you can draw strength. I feel like you guys know this. There's a truth or clarity you have around something, Devil, that you feel controls you, oppresses you, weighs you down, whether weighs you down like physical weight or like emotionally weighs you down. Judgment, you know that it's time to like leave that or this person, that pattern, that whatever it is, trauma. It could be sexual trauma, to be honest with you. The Devil, that's very like molestation, sexual trauma. It could even be just someone like some sort of like abuse or trauma from your past. It does not have to be sexual in nature. It's almost like you're like, I need to heal through this because I don't want these I don't want to carry these patterns into the new year. I don't want to carry these patterns just into my life moving forward in general, right? Hey, Kaylee. Oh my God, we hit 20K already? Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Yeah, balance, exactly. So your strength this week ahead is you know what you need to heal through. The trick is, are you actually going to commit and do it this time around? Because I feel like in the past, like in November, there's something where like something overwhelmed you maybe, or you just felt the need to kind of take a step back and like isolate, but you're like, you know what? No, now I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to step into this, hold myself accountable, align with like the balance I want to have in my life, because I can't keep doing this because I'm not aligning with healthy relationships, whether that's romantically, platonically, or whatever. I'm not where I want to be, with my physical health. I'm not where I want to be in my career or my finances or whatever else. So you need to like really check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That kind of shit. December feels like a final sprint. So motivating. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Exactamundo. All right, so let's see near future. So near future, I like to do like the weekend. So let's say like the 6th through the 8th. Okay, another card flipped. Just want to show you guys it's there. I see it. Strength. Ooh. And the star. Whoa. Okay, so now we have Leo and Aquarius. Sorry, we have Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Very heavily in the reading. You do not need to be those signs. We have Aries as well. Could be your sun, moon, rising, or north node. And then we have Empress. There's Venus, Taurus, Libra again. Yeah, there's something you guys know you need to do for yourself. Strength, it might feel intimidating, a little scary, a little cringy. Strength, the star, it's time to face the fear and step into your purpose, step into, or share your light, share your story. This could be like finally making a full commitment to your healing journey emotionally and physically. Maybe you guys understand that your your past trauma, your emotional wellness and health directly impacts your physical health and wellness. So if you guys struggle with like chronic inflammation, you struggle with weight management, with any type of inflammation, okay? Especially around like, I'm getting kind of like hormones, joint health, maybe gut health as well. And that all ties into like, you know, your immune system, autoimmune, your sleep patterns, your stress response. Like maybe a lot of you are like, you deviate to like fight, flight, or freeze, that kind of stuff. It's time to kind of do the thing that, or make the commitment to like fully invest in healing emotionally and physically. See how the star gummy bear is pouring into the pool. So that represents your emotional health, and the earth represents your physical health. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's time to do the work. Time to do the work. Time to be consistent in laying the foundation for having balance in your life. Where do you guys feel like where you're trying to achieve more balance? Okay, is it your, you know, or where do you want more health, right? Do you want healthy relationships, healthy relationship with your body, healthy, you know, eating patterns? Like you get what I'm saying. Healthy relationship to work, right? Because some of us, you know, are workaholics, right? Maybe you just want to have equal give and take. You know what I mean? Like you give to yourself equally as you give to others. All of the above. Okay, Chelsea, thank you for being vulnerable and honest. That's honest. That's awesome, right? So, and it might be all of the above because we have so many major arcanas, especially in the near future. I'm just listening to see if there's anything. Yeah, you guys you could be making like a long-term, like maybe financial investment in your healing journey with that Knight of Pentacles there. Also like a lot of Pentacles, and then Justice, 10 Pentacles. Yeah. It doesn't have to be though. It could just be like a time investment, could be a financial investment. I feel like too, this might be something you tried to do before in the past and you're like, you know what? I need to do this. Like, I really need to commit this time around. And I feel like you are going to commit fully, wholeheartedly, like you're ready because I don't know. I get this sense like there's something about November. It could have been this November, or maybe last November, or a November, or maybe like the 11th of a month. I don't know. Where you thought you were ready, you weren't. And now you're like, oh, fuck no. Like, I really need to be consistent in this. That makes sense? Nellie's Nest, freaky accurate. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad. I wanted to resonate with you guys. Okay, so let's see the suggested approach. The Lovers. Commit to the path. Make the choice. It'll change your motherfucking life. This is Mercury. So we have, oh no, sorry. No. I lied. This is Gemini. I was thinking I saw the Magician in my mind's eye. Lovers. The Lovers, yes, can be a card of soulmates, but it's more so a card of making a big, you're at a crossroads, which I talked about earlier in the reading. So many major arcana today, 100%. Anyway, the Lovers, I feel like with this Gemini energy, this is having balance between divine masculine, divine feminine, but also I kind of feel like you guys, you're facing a lot of emotions, or maybe again, in the recent past, you let emotions get in the way, but now you're like, no, I'm ready to take the physical action. I'm kind of getting this vibe of like, yes, like divine feminine energy is very important. I'm not negating that, but you know how like I came into the reading and my energy like was more in like the masculine vibe, because I feel like you guys are like, you're ready to take the physical action and be consistent in taking those physical steps toward reaching that balance, that goal. Because the Lovers is a card of balance too. It's number 6. That is literally the number of balance in numerology. take the new path, make the commitment. This could be a commitment just to doing something. It could be a commitment to working with a mentor, coach, therapist. Doesn't matter, right? That's up to you. I'm going to clarify it though. Let's see. The Chariot. Whoa. Okay. That's Cancer energy. The Sun. Are you freaking kidding me? What is with all the majors today? So on point. Yes. Hold on. This is like big energy. I'm just taking it in for a second, you guys. Let me hold my freaking I got my pendulum. Oh my god, this is insane. The pendulum just helps me channel my energy better, because this is like big. Suggested approach. Make the commitment to step out of your comfort zone and do what makes you happy. That's what immediately came through. I'm also getting this vibe if like you're thinking about going in a new direction, maybe, and that could be in any area of your life, honestly, with the Lovers. Whatever new direction or whatever commitment you're thinking about making, that is the key to you overcoming the challenges and obstacles that you've been experiencing, and it's going to lead to your ultimate happiness. The Sun. The Sun is like happiness, fulfillment, abundance on every single level. And I get the vibe, again, this is something you made a commitment to before, but now for some reason something shifted and now you're like, I'm ready. Like, I had to learn a harsh lesson, but let's fucking go. Let's go. Is that, you know what I mean? I get the sense like you're ready to rally. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't know. I'm like, I'm getting this vibe of like, I'm excited, I'm motivated, I'm ready to do this. I'm gonna see if I can get a minor arcana to get a little more, I don't know, deeper in. Are you fucking kidding me? The Hermit. Apparently not. Another major. This is Virgo. Okay. Whatever this new path is, it's tied to your healing journey. It's tied to your spirituality. It's tied to things you've overcome, mountains you have climbed. Okay. The Hermit is also, I've been saying this, the Hermit is a mentor, a guide. Okay. Someone that spirit has led into your life and they're like the perfect fit to help you achieve whatever you want to achieve. Okay. I don't get the sense this is romantic though. That I don't feel like that's the focus. I feel like this is you creating your own trajectory. Like this is you doing things because you want to do it. You know, you need to do it. You're not basing it off doing it for somebody else. And that's a really beautiful place to be in. So essentially, suggested approach, whatever this big life decision is to go in a new direction or to partner with someone or work with someone is the key to you getting out of your comfort zone, overcoming challenges and obstacles, to aligning with your truest happiness and fulfillment and abundance. The Sun, this could even be aligning with your authentic self. The Sun can be authenticity. The Hermit, and it's going to help you up level spiritually, but it may require you have some guidance. I also feel like too, this could be connecting more with spirit, or working with someone who can help you, who can teach you how to connect with spirit. Does that make sense? Using your story to become a light to help. Yeah, it could totally be that too. Because you guys have been through a lot. The Lovers and the Chariot, you guys are, I feel like everyone in here, you're experts at overcoming challenge. It's like the universe and your soul chose before you incarnated into your physical body. You were like, I am going to go through some shit in this life, and I am going to learn a lot of harsh lessons very early on. But you know what? I'm going to help people. I'm going to help people. Maybe I'll write a book. Maybe I'll start a business. Maybe I'll just, be the shoulder to cry on. Maybe I'll just, whatever it is. Because the star is being of service. But I kind of feel like you guys maybe need to learn how to do it in your own unique way. Does that make sense? Notice how I like took the clip out of my hair? I feel like you gotta like let your hair down and just do it. You know what I mean? Free yourself from like the rigidity, the like having to look perfect. That's like, because sometimes spirit, like this happens in my mediumship a lot. Like I won't say certain things, but like I'll have a certain like body language or mannerism that is conducive to messaging. Does that make sense to you guys? I just feel like let your hair down, man. Like just do it. Just friggin' do it. Say fuck it and just go after it. Just do it. Because listen, I don't see anything bad if you just do it. There's nothing bad here. Like not even a little tiny bit. It's just, it feels a little cringy because you're letting go of an old version of you. You're letting go of a person, a job, maybe a physical place, or maybe you're just letting go of fear, inhibition. You're letting go of holding yourself back, right? Damn. All right, so let's see. That's a suggested approach. I wanna, I normally wouldn't do this, but I wanna see like what physical action or physical step is spirit trying to get you to take, because this is like very broad. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot of expansion, a lot of change happening, and that might be why you need someone to help keep you in check, hold you accountable, because maybe you might wobble a little bit, but you have like that person to like, again, keep you in check, hold you accountable. Again, take it as it resonates. What physical action steps do you want them to? Let go of lack mindset. 5 Pentacles. Don't do it alone. Some of you, like, I'm hearing you need to get back on your supplement regimen. This could be if you have low energy, like fatigue, or you're having like joint pain or just feeling heavy in the body. There's something here about getting back on your supplement regimen. Like maybe it's your omega-3s, your vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, selenium. I'm just saying things that are like, I'm channeling. Maybe your B complex. I don't know. That's for some of you, but, it could also be time to address like, stop abandoning your mission. Stop abandoning what you're being called to do. Just because you were abandoned doesn't mean you should repeat that pattern and abandon yourself. I need to get back on myself. Yeah. Thank you, Tabitha. Yeah, like, listen, this is a collective reading. So I'm talking to all your friggin' spirit guides, like 63 people spirit guides. That's why I'm talking so fast. But like, that's why a million messages come through. I've been getting really lightheaded. Yeah, it could be electrolytes. This could even be like, maybe you guys have neglected like your grounding routine. I said this earlier, get outside, eat grounding foods that are connected to your root chakra, maybe increase your protein intake, maybe root vegetables, foods that are red in color. But I'm getting more like hearty, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and lean protein. Whether that's animal-based or plant-based, that's up to you and your, you know, your own personal nutrition choices that you want to make. I just feel like you guys are depleted. Maybe this is, you gotta like focus on replenishing your energy, replenishing like your energy stores. I almost feel like I want to say to stop cutting the carbs, if that makes sense. I know it's the holidays and most people don't cut carbs, but like there's something about being restrictive, and it's not helping. Again, there's also this vibe of like you guys trying to do something on your own, but you don't have to. Like, stop trying to do something alone. Let's see. 7 of Cups. Yeah. And then Ace of Wands. I feel like there might be a creative project or something you're very inspired to do. I'm just going to leave it at that. Something you're very inspired to do. That is going to help like replenish your energy. Maybe it's going to help you get out of lack mindset. It's going to help you heal your body, help you heal your abandonment wound, rejection wound. I don't know. 7 of Cups. It's already something you've been thinking about doing. Do it. That's the action step. Do it. Like, let's get going. Okay, let's see what's manifesting for you in the week ahead. Something divinely timed. I'm going to clarify it. It's a fixed positive change. Now we have more Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay. Again, you don't have to be those signs. It's just the vibe in the reading. But whatever's manifesting for you, it's something tangible, something that is bringing in like a sense of security and stability. It's something you've been waiting for. And I kind of get this like feeling of frustration, like maybe spirit forgot about your spirit guides, your higher power forgot about you, left you out in the cold. Like, oh, here we go. Like I got abandoned again. Like I have to take care of everything myself again, blah, 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 blah. No, you don't. Stop getting into your ego and being all negative and shit. It's not helping. I love you so much. Ace of Swords. Okay. Queen of Wands on the bottom. I feel like I just heard reality check, but like in a good way. I feel like Spirit is giving you like a positive reality check. Like something good is coming. Okay. Sorry, there's like a lot of messages coming through. And why am I wearing this? I don't even need it. It's either something or someone is coming in or coming back in just at the right time. I feel like this is the time. So, it could be like maybe you're getting the resources to do something or step back into something, or maybe you're just like mentally, emotionally, physically ready to do something. There's something here about readiness. Like maybe November, like you got really shaky, you needed to like isolate or like process some things and like regain your footing in some way. And December, like you're like, fuck yeah, like here we go. I'm ready to rally. I'm ready to step back in. Like I'm ready to hit the ground running. Does that make sense? It's some divinely timed, really good news because aces are, we have two aces here, which is really beautiful. Ace of Cups, filling your own cup, a new emotionally fulfilling beginning, opening portal. That is going to maybe also come with a new opportunity, bringing in a lot of clarity or truth that you've needed to know or you wanted to know. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shuffling on this. Eight of Cups, okay. Yeah, I feel like, to me, this would be the ability to walk away. Maybe you're manifesting the opportune time to tell someone you're walking away. It could be a job, a person. It could be you telling someone, like, I'm actually ready to do the work. Like, I'm ready to walk away from what no longer serves me emotionally. Yeah, I feel like whatever's manifesting for you is something you've been waiting for sure. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is giving me patience vibes. Because I feel like maybe you guys didn't have the energy, or you just like energetically were not in the right space or the right mindset where you were ready to like do this. Does that make sense? But I feel like there's something about December where you're like, I'm ready to go. Let me know how that resonates for you guys. Also, because this is the week ahead, we're in new moon energy until until Wednesday. I feel like look where Sagittarius falls in your chart, because I feel like this is going to give you a lot of clarity around where like you're ready to go or move forward. Like I'm a Sag rising, for example. So this new moon is in my first house of like my physical body, my overall energy, and how people see me, right? So notice how like I came in here and I was all business. I was all business. Tough love. I love you so much. I'm mothering you. But I'm going to hold you accountable to your shit, right? I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to help you reach your goals, but I'm going to tell you the tough things, right? Like mothering doesn't have, like, I feel like a lot of you maybe had like tough moms or moms who were harsh, or there's something about like there's trauma around the mother, so like made you feel bad about yourself, or like instilled like perfectionism, or just like unhealthy patterns, right? Emotional patterns, like, and maybe like I kind of get this sense like maybe you thought like mothering or being mothered or nurturing was very passive. It's not. It's both. It's both. Mothering requires like discipline. It also requires nurturing and that softness, but there's both sides of the same coin. Does that make sense? And for a while I've been a little more passive, but now I'm like, don't be afraid to tell them what they need to fucking hear. You know what I mean? Anyway. And honestly, like I said earlier, when people are very upfront and honest and tell you the tough things, especially if they, not all the time, but they trigger you in a healthy way, you want people like that in your life, right? If you're triggered, it's mirroring something within you that needs to be healed. That person is doing you a favor, right? Because if that wasn't being shown to you, how would you know you needed to heal it, right? Anyway, let's see the outcome of the week ahead. Three of Pentacles. You guys are going to work with someone. This keeps coming up. Like you're going to... Okay, there's a couple things. Three of Pentacles is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? So again, maybe you're finding like the perfect... 333. Oh my God, Kim, thank you for saying that. And 66% of my battery. I cannot make this up, you guys. 6 plus 6 is 12, reduces to what? 3. I swear to God, like there's something here where you guys are going to work with someone, or people are going to work with you, or both. Let me know in the comments how this is resonating. 3 of Pentacles is maybe you're working with someone who has a level of expertise that's going to help you grow or progress in some way. Now that could be on your personal journey, your business journey, career, financial, legal, contractual, I don't know, health, okay? Or you could be sharing your expertise, but it could be on both sides. I'm kind of getting this like both sides, okay? I feel like it's going to be successful. I feel like you're going to see results. So didn't I say like either continue working with this person or this, whatever you're working with, or get back into it because they were helping you a lot. I'm going to clarify a little bit, but 3 Pentacles outcome, you're going to see results from working with someone or sharing what you know. Okay. I saw a 333 while driving today. Confirmation. Adele, getting back to working with my business coach. There you go. Okay. Let's see. I'll clarify a little more. 7 of Wands. You know how I said accountability? Four of Cups. 9 of Wands. Okay. So the 7 of Wands in the center, I don't know if you guys have been like, oh, Tabitha, that's awesome. Yeah, it's like you've been fighting doing this, fighting working with people in this way or working with someone. I get the sense of like, again, you feeling like you're on an island alone, you have to do everything by yourself. But Spirit is like, we've been trying to get you to like get on this team or work with this person or work with people in this way. Like, stop freaking fighting this. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you were fighting it and then you were like ignoring it. I also feel like too, if you were working with someone and then you like set a harsh boundary with them, Spirit is like, can you get back? Can you go like get back to it? I feel like Spirit was guiding you back to someone or something or both. I also feel like the outcome is you're being very focused on whatever you're working on or whoever you're working with, and you're setting boundaries with your time. You're not allowing yourself to get distracted. I feel like you're not listening to other people. You're only listening to Spirit now. Amanda, I'm still trying to learn what my life purpose for entrepreneurship is. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys in that space, like you're trying to figure out what your life purpose is, but you want to turn it into like a business or a side hustle, or you want to be an entrepreneur. It could just be like even committed to your healing journey too. Carrie, I keep getting it, but not sure what. Yeah, so the easiest way you're going to figure it out, number one, is look at all the challenges you guys have experienced in your life. Now, life purpose doesn't always equate to career, but you can apply it in that way, right? Look at all the challenges that you've been through and that you've overcome. You've learned a lot, like you've gained a lot of experience, a lot of life education. That is how you're meant to help people, right? Or how you're meant to be of service. Now, whether you turn that into a business or not, that's completely up to you. Maybe it's just your career path you choose. And then you choose a modality in how you deliver that healing. So Tabitha talked about human design. That's a modality she chose. I do it through one-on-one coaching and mentorship. Tarot, astral healing, past life regression. That's my jam. And nutrition as well. Nutrition and health and wellness, because that's my expertise. I have my master's degree in that, right? So you got to find out like the how, and then, what modality do you want to use? Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, also look at your North Node. Your North Node will tell you what your life purpose is and what your ideal career path is. But most importantly, your North Node is always going to show you how to achieve in your physical reality your truest happiness and fulfillment, period, right? So for example, my North Node is in Pisces in my 3rd house of communication, of social media, okay, of community, ruled by Mercury, right? So part of my life purpose is talking about spiritual topics, okay, and speaking it, teaching it to the masses, okay, communicating it. What am I doing here? I am living out my life purpose, Pisces North Node. I also am meant to release control and trust in the divine when my ego can't find answers. That one I'm still working on, but we're getting there. All right, but let's get a final message. All right, so I kind of have to cover this a little bit because TikTok might flag me for these cards. This is a brand new deck that a reader I go to recommended I get. White Light Oracle. So I just need to cover this part, but that's the card. Yeah, Tabitha, North Node in Virgo in the 11th house. Yeah, so thank you, Tabitha, for sharing that. So the 11th house is hopes, wishes, and dreams. And having North Node in Virgo is tough because you are definitely meant to be of service. You're meant to help people heal, especially in the tangible reality. The thing is, though, with North Nodes, we have to get out of that, that South Node energy. So North Node in Virgo, like practicality, structure, consistency, accountability, like those are all things you may struggle with because your South Node is in Pisces, which is more go with the flow, dreamy. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Like, no, North Node in Virgo is a lot more methodical than that. anyway, let me grab the guidebook because now I'm getting distracted. Getting a little distracted. All right, here we go. Okay. So this card is called, I may mispronounce this, anapausis. Okay. Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself much needed rest. You are in a phase of recovery. If you've been off your path, you are going to come back strong. What did I say? You're ready to rally. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul path to come to fruition. Commit yourself to your healing journey, trusting that the right thing will happen at the right time. All right. This is really long. Okay. The Oracle recommends finding spiritual rest even if you are still working hard. Spiritual rest happens when we take sanctuary in the sacred. We give up trying to become something other and instead tend fully to the task at hand, completely engaged in the moment. So it doesn't mean disconnecting from doing everything. It means staying focused and not allowing yourself to get distracted by other things that your ego is trying to distract you with. When we do so, we are trusting that the universe knows what it is doing and that we are part of a greater unfolding plan. This oracle recognizes there is something you have been working hard to bring into being. With a little more trust in your spiritual connection, you'll find the way easier and more joyful. You don't need to push yourself so hard. Spirit can sustain you through your devotion and commitment so that every effort you make is more than matched by the inflow of spiritual grace. Don't allow your mind or the deranged ways of this world to create weariness and yet another drama. Take rest in the spiritual light of love, rest from fear, rest from anxiety, rest from needing to work it all out right now. Even on your most confusing or most productive days, you can find renewal in spirit. It is always available to you, even right now. And that's what I got for you guys. That is what I got. What a great reading. Let me know what resonated, guys, the most for you. I love to hear that from